In this course we will learn the basic about programming dynamic components. Here in that sample here, is it a door we want to open by clicking on it. If you click on the door, he will open. If you click again, it will close. You can see that this is a door that animates very slow, so the doors goes open. It doesn't jump to an open door, it animates very slow to an open door or a closed door. What you can see, the second thing you can see is this one here. If you click on it, this is here the point where everything turns around. Here, this one. So this is the direction where everything, we can change that. We will see that in a moment, how we can change this point. But now first, how to draw a door like this one that opens and closes by clicking on it. To make such a door, you draw a door. We will draw a door, something like this one, same size, by example. We will take the same size. And then make of that this door a component, make a component of it. So give it a name, by example door. Okay, it is existing already, second door, front door. So this is the door that I want to program to open when I click on it. So for the moment it doesn't do anything. If I use this one here, that is the component attribute dialog box. You see here the name front door, that is all about this one. If I click on add attribute, you will see that you can choose everything about the rotation, the position about the rotation. I will choose them all, add all, so I see here the red, the X rotation, and that is this direction here. But we don't want to change that, and it is for the moment 0, and we will keep it in 0. So if to be sure that everything stays 0, we change the 0 notation in equal 0, enter. And the same for this one. This green direction rotation, we don't want to change that at all, certainly not for this door. We will change that in equal 0, enter. This is the one we want to change. If I change that in, for example, 45, you'll see the doors go open for 45. If I put it back again on 0, it will stay. It will go back to the situation where it was in the beginning. So if I want to do something by clicking on it, I will have to add the attribute about clicking. So if I click on add attribute, I will get this list where I can choose for on click, and this attribute is added. Now he's asking for what to do when I click on it. Now the function about what he can do, you can find this function here on the function dialog, on the top of that dialog box. Here you have a pop-up with the whole list of all the functions you can use. Not everything is usable in the case of our on click, but everything you can do by clicking on it is positioned here under. These are all the things you can do when you click on that door. What we will choose is this here. We will choose for an animate slow. That means that if we do a movement of that door, that it goes slow, so it is believable, going open. It is going open as a sort of animation of an opening of closing door. We will choose this one. It is positioned here. Sorry. Now you can click on the space you have next to on click, and so the cursor is marked there. You can choose for insert, and it will take this function over. So now you can choose animate slow when you click on it. Now the parameters about on click slow should change in, by example, what attribute has to change from state 1 to state 2. I will make this more clear by first making myself a self-made variable. I will call them just var. You can choose the name yourself, but here in my case var is a 0 for the moment. It's not empty, because empty is not a cipher, is not a number. It should be a number, so as a number. The starting number will be, in my case, a 0. Here in onClick I will get again this animation function, voila, and then I will remove everything between the brackets. Now I'm going to say here that the var, this variable, will change from 0 to 90. So 0, 90, brackets closed. So here is mentioned animate slow, brackets open. This variable here will change when I click on it from 0 to 90. And if I click again on it, it will evaluate from 90 to 0. You will see that. Now, this variable should be linked on this rotation position. Here I can say equal to this one. So rotation should be equal to this one. Enter. And now we will have already something that works. You will see, if I click on it with that hand, the door goes open and the door closes again. So it is working already. It does the same as this door. So I can open and close it. If you want to have a door that opens on the other side, that means that you have to have a sort of negative number, because it is opening from 0 to 90. Here is this 90 degrees and back to 0. So that means that if I go to the other side, that's minus 90. It should be a 0 with truncated this variable. So I can change this by double click on it and say equal to 0 minus this variable here. Enter. And now the door goes open on the other side. So if you want to have a door that goes this way, you should have a 0 and a negative number here, and you can do that by extracting. You can do that by extracting the variable from a 0 number. And if you want to have a door that goes open to 90, not with a 0 number, but with a positive number, you can remove this 0 minus, enter. So it is looking for that change of 0 to 90 and 90 to 0, and it goes open to the other side. So, I hope it was clear. If you have a problem, you can always mail me. You can find my website on www.macinfo.be, Belgium.